I'm here in the middle of the rhubarb patch at Dalesford Farm, and look at this new season rhubarb, absolutely perfect for picking. And I can't think of a better dish to do with Vlad, the head chef here, the rhubarb crumble.
Right, Ruby. Okay, thank you very much for bringing.
Technical name.
Thank you for bringing this over to us.
Let's
and
go
we're
for
going
it.
to macerate. Okay, you heard about maceration?
Oh yes, I've heard about maceration.
Maceration is a technique.
Flavour infusion, softening things up.
So what's going to happen is that the sugar that we're going to put here not only is going to balance up the acidity of the rhubarb, but also is going to penetrate through the tissue of the rhubarb and start drawing the moisture out. I got unsprayed lemon here.
It's got that intense citrus flavour to it.
Perfect, you know, and you don't want to go too deep because that white there will be a bit too bitter.
Yeah.
So just like that, get some ginger there as well. Ginger and rhubarb, I mean, that's a great combination that we brought from the Empire. Oh, beautiful. So over here, just literally, just toss that onto that sugar, that lemon, that ginger, and we're going to leave that to macerate for a good half an hour, and eventually that sugar will bring off a lot of the moisture out.
It's cooking without heat, essentially, isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Richard, let's have a look at this, man. As you can see, it's been about half an hour there, and you can see a lot of this actually moisture that was once inside of the rhubarb has now come out. So bring that onto a simmering point. So again, things like these induction, she's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when it's like that.
Yeah, it's responsive, man. You see, in no time, that's simmering.
Look at the speed of that.
The steam,
that's incredible.
that steam that is coming out is quite important because that's what's going to round up, you know, the cooking. So just give it a little.
Mate, that's absolutely instant, isn't it?
Still, after all these years working with induction, it still fascinates me.
Goodness me.
Yeah. So there you go. Can you see? Never open that lid, and then they go straight in there. Okay.
Okay. What temperature we got the oven?
I'm cooking this at 170. It's a medium-high temperature, and you're looking at about 10 up to 12 minutes. Again, keep checking that, making sure that you don't take it too far. So what we're going to do is just almond, flour in there, sugar, and butter. Again, unsalted, good quality butter here. And we're going to whisk this up. Give it a little shimmy. As you can see straight away, it takes no time. Always shows in charge, yeah?
It'd be really tough to get it that even with just your fingers.
I've tried it. I mean, there's some sort of satisfaction that comes out of it when you do it by hand. But if you want to achieve, one, consistency, two, making sure that, like you just said, the butter gets so even spread, you know, nothing can beat, you know, the speed of that blade, you know. As you can see, you've got it all pretty much evenly distributed. Now we're going to finish up these almonds. Just give it a little, you know.
And again, I love that contrast of having the flaked almonds in with the
It's going to bring texture.
almonds.
It's going to bring, you know, layers. You know, when you're eating something, you're going to have, wow, what's this going on here? Complexity to the dish.
Yeah.
It's great. So straight in the oven, like that. Okay. And you're looking at about 7 minutes to start. Keep stirring it until you got that lovely golden brown color, and then just assemble the dish. Richard, I think this is done, man.
Okay.
As you can see,
Oh, it smells good.
yeah,
Yeah, that crumble.
it's the richness, that buttery, fudgy taste and smell that it comes through. And you see the beauty of this, perfectly, you know, again that color, you know that the butter has been evenly distributed,
Yeah.
and you can actually do this in advance and store it, yeah, and assemble it on the day.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Then, looking at our rhubarb, okay, as you can see, it's literally cooked, but still holds the shape.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So very simply, what we're going to do with this, just scatter this onto a plate. Because then what we're going to have here is that acidity plus the sweetness from that crumble. And I think I've got a surprise result here.
Have you?
For us, yeah.
Well, it's just classic combination of flavours here, isn't it?
Very much.
It's that ginger, it's the lemon, it's the rhubarb, the sugar, the sweetness, the acidity.
There you go. There you
the
go.
almonds.
And then to top this up, again, we're going to have all So
I love it.
the way I like to do these is, put pretty much the same amount of crumble and get some lovely vanilla bean ice cream from our
And look at the
farm.
and that's great ice cream when you can see those little vanilla seeds going through it as well.
Very much so.
Oh yes.
And then just literally get a good old, scoop of that on the top. Okay. And for me, that's spring on a plate.
Mate, that is absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, you can see all these recipes and more on the AEG website.